Okay, we're going to produce a video with AVS Video Editor 6.1. If you notice, it's right there on my screen here, and we'll open it up. Okay, it comes up with Start Project, so we're going to close that right there. Get rid of that pop-up, and we'll go to Import Media Files. Now, just search your hard drive, whatever video or picture that you might want to open up, you go ahead and you click on that. And as you notice, it brought it and it dropped it into this tray, where it's the active tray. Now you can take, and it says, do you want to set the project's aspect ratios according to the aspect ratio of the first file, and just click yes on that. And it's going to come up with this media library pop out, and you just close that. Now the file that you opened up has been dropped down here, and just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to delete that object down there so that it's gone. Okay, now we're going to take the object, the file that we opened up, and I'm going to drag it, I'm going to drop it down here into the video portion or picture portion of what you're going to create. And we're going to zoom it out and open it up here. And it says, do you want to set the project's aspect ratio according to the aspect ratio of the first file? Click yes on that. Now, you can go ahead and you can trim this file. You just take your cursor and you put it over that blue bar right there for the file, and you right click on it, and it comes up to trim, so you can trim. Now you come over here, and let's say I'm going to go to I'm going to put in How Did You Die, which is at the 33 and 35 second mark of the original file. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a start time of 33. I'm going to put an end time of 35. And I'm going to click OK on that. So as you can see, this is start time there, and the end time's down there. And I'm going to click OK on that. And you notice the file just shrunk. Okay? So you can come over here, and there's a zoom tab bar, and you can slide it over, and what it does is it's going to go ahead and it's going to adjust the size of that. You don't want to make it too big, because just in case you want to add a lot of things to make your video. Okay, if you look closely, see that red bar right there? That is shows the sound of that segment of the file. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to make some text to go over and overlay under there the text, and you can take the text. Right now it's a 2-second, if you right click on it, it says right there that the duration of that section of the file is 2.001. Here, we're going to fix that trim right here. It says 32.999. I'm going to make it 33 like it should be. Sometimes it doesn't grab it correctly. Click OK. Okay, now we have a 2-second file, and if you notice, the sound portion of where they're talking is about maybe 1 second. So I'm going to show you how to adjust that whenever we get our text. So you come over here, you click on text, and all these different options pop up, and you just close that little box there, and you can choose what text how the format is of the text you want to put on there. And usually I just take my white text right here, and I grab it, and you come drop it under the T, and it's about roughly about 10 seconds long. So now I can take it, it's 15 seconds. I can take it and you right click on that, and you can edit the text. We're going to have duration under edit text, so let's put the duration, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to set that right now for roughly 2 seconds. 02000. Okay, as you see, it filled up the entire area under the segment of the video that we're making right now. But if you notice, the sound's only maybe about 1 second long, so we can go ahead and we can change the duration. And let's change it to, we'll change it to 1:01:00. Okay, and watch. You notice it shrunk it. Now we can take that and we can grab it and we can position it under where the vocal speech is at right there. And there we go. We grabbed it and pulled it right so that it's going to be in line with the speech in the original segment of the file. Now I'm going to go ahead and I asked, how'd you die? So now we can come down here, right click on the text, and it has the choice to edit text. Okay, now your screen pops up with your text in it. Now you can come over here, you can change the font size. You can change it to like 64. Okay, now when I talk, I usually put it in yellow, so you can come to brush over here. It says brush right there next to font, and you can choose your color, and I put mine in yellow. And you can change the shadow behind the text here, and you can also change the edge. So you can play with that and fix it the way you like it. As you can see, the text is now yellow. And then you can double click, backspace to clear it out, and now you can type in, how'd you die? Difficulties here. Here we go. How'd you die? And you can click out the box, click in the box again, and position it where you want it. Okay? Now, notice over here, you have two options to what you want to do with that text, how you want to make it appear and disappear. So here I'm going to click the solid fade down here, and now you have choice, and you have all these different choices. And now we can make it so that we're going to make it so it comes in from the let's have it come in pear shape, and then we can have it leave, close out, left bottom move. Okay, so now you can click OK, and you can come over here and you can click at the beginning, and it brings the play bar all the way to the left again. And now you can come over here and you can click play again. You can click the play button right there to see what you have so far. How'd you die? How'd you die? How'd you die? Okay, so that's it. That's what we got so far. Now that we have that, we can go over here and click on projects again to clear out everything from the text. And then you can click on current project, and you're back to your original screen, which your tray right here, whatever you dropped in it to work with. Now you can bring the same file, and we'll have them say heart attack. It says heart attack at the 52 to 54 second mark, and we'll do the same thing here that we just did with the other trim. We're going to take it, we're going to trim it, and come over here, and we're going to make it 52, and we're going to make it 54. Okay, and you notice it just now took that segment 52 to 54 is now what you want to create. So now you can see that the sound portion of heart attack is probably about 1 second also. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to open up some more text. grab the text and drop it down in there, and it'll line up under the segment that you just created. And we're going to go duration, and we'll take the duration to about 1 again. And you notice you have it right there, and you can grab it and position it under where the Spirit's speaking at. Okay? Now we'll go ahead and we'll edit that text. And click on Edit Text, and then we'll open up again to the text screen here. And I'll go ahead, and this time I'm going to leave my font white so that it shows that the Spirit's speaking. And I can change the cursor size to 64 or 72. We'll change it to 72 there. We can position it there at the top, and we can go ahead and we'll put heart attack. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and adjust how the text is going to appear and disappear. This time we'll have it come in, we'll have it rotate 3D, and we'll have it leave through a manifestation. Okay, and like before, you can go ahead and click OK, and you can see how it's going to appear. You can come over here, and you can just click right near the top of that segment of the screen right there, and play bar comes over to there. Now you can hit your play button over here and see how heart attack. You can click it back to see it and make it play again. Heart attack. Okay. So usually you want to have an extra second. You want to have an extra second at the end here, because of the way when it closes the program, for some reason it truncates, or 1 second off the end of it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to trim it to add that second right now. Or you can, since it's a fixed screen that I'm recording on, you can just find you some dead space where there's no speech, and you can trim it right there, bring it, add it to the end, and that way you'll have a second. But I'm going to come over here and I'm going to trim it from 52 instead of 54. I'm going to trim it 55 because I know that there's silence in that extra second there. You can notice that that I added there. Everything's still pretty much lined up, and we're good. Okay, so at this point, you can take your file, and you're ready to go ahead and we'll play the whole file for you first, so you can see if you need to make it balance, okay? And then now it'll start from the beginning.
How'd you die?
Okay, now let's go ahead and you come over here, and you don't have to do anything else because you're ready to produce it. We're going to go ahead and down here on the toolbar you click Produce. Okay, and we're going to come on the screen, and this says a bunch of stuff here: file, disk, device, however you want to produce it, and we'll just click Next there. And now you have this option of the kind of profile that you want for your video, and you have all sorts of choices here of MPEGs, AVCs, DivX, MPEG-4, or you can scroll down here, and if you notice there's a video for YouTube. So I usually use video for YouTube, but you can take your choice and play with it and see what you like. You also have video for Facebook, but I usually use the video for YouTube. And now you have the screen here, you have your video for YouTube, and you can click Next. And now right here, your screen that shows where you're going to put choose where you want it to go, your videos to go to. I have a special folder for all my videos. Just set that up, and you know, you can title it here, and we'll just title this Heart Attack. Heart Attack. So just highlight it and type it in. Heart Attack. Okay, now that you have your file name in there, do nothing for final actions, and you can create. and as you notice here, it scrolls across, it's ready to go, and it'll open the folder where you told it to create it at, and you can go ahead and you can scroll down and you can look for your folder, and in this case it's called Heart Attack. Looking for Heart Attack. There it is right there. Okay. And it'll open it up for you.
How'd you die?
There you go, and that's how you create your videos in AVS Video Editor 6.1. Now I'm going to show you something else here. You can actually take these files here. You can take your files here, and you can your segments. Right click on it, and there's a mute. You can mute the sound from your videos here, okay? And once you mute that, it's going to be silent. But you can come up here and you can go to your projects, hit projects, and go to your current project, and you can import your WAV files from your EVPs that you create. So that's why I said you can put a picture down here, and then you can overlay audio on top of it after you make your text for your EVP file that you're going to drop in there, okay? And I'm going to show you where to drop that real fast here. Here's my home computer, my WAV files, and we'll just go ahead and we'll pick anything at random here. I'll go to Beauvoir and Did You Beat Her? Let's see what that's going to sound like. I'm just going to pull it up, it's going to pop it in there. Did You Beat Her? Now you can take Did You Beat Her, if it's kind of a whisper, and it's not a good file, but I just picked something at random here. Now you can take that and you can drag your audio down here and drop it right here in the second to last row right there, and there it is. So now instead of saying how'd you die, it's going to say did you beat her, because I just muted what was in the original. So let's watch it again. I'll watch it and you can hear it. Did you beat her instead? So I can go ahead and you can change it, and at least you see that. And once you have your video muted in your segments, you can add sound at the bottom here in the second to last row from your WAV files. And don't forget, put an extra second at the end of whatever you want to create, so because it's going to truncate a second off of the final product. And that's how you do it. Good luck with your videos.